am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, welcome back to NCC National College Cup, brought to you by Battleknights India. Production partner, the one responsible for bringing these beautiful visuals on the screen, is of course IGC, Indian Gaming Corps, and of course, it's powered by Vista. We're obviously going to be heading straight back into all the 6 matches, best of one series, all elimination rounds, in round number 2. And it's going to be interesting how these games go for tonight, at least. Anyways, the first teams that are going to be coming is good old days. Damn, bro, gonna be making me nostalgic. And the other side is Gorango Boys. And with me, of course, as usual, gonna be joining me is Fredo, who has remained static for a few days. I hope we can start moving again, brother.
Yeah, I'll start moving again when my camera decides not to give up on me, right? Because of these electricity issues going on in my city. But due to the puja stuff, it happens a lot. But now we're going to go ahead with this match, which is going to be between University of Don Bosco College, Jolang, and Sonapur College. Okay, Sonapur College. I
It's
don't know
my
where
aunt's
that might
place,
be. Okay,
basically
so we're
Assam,
gonna
yeah.
go. But for some reason, the logos are a little bit different, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Geelong is from Itanagar. Okay, got it. Anyways, good old days from Itanagar. And Gorango boys from this is the second Sonapur like institute we've gotten in like yesterday we got Khetri and today we got Sonapur. Wow, they're finally pulling up. Looks like and
Okay.
Arunachal Pradesh. Have you ever been to Arunachal Pradesh? I've not been to anywhere except my own city.
I've only been to Manipur.
Okay, makes sense.
So, with that draft section already taking place, EXP laners getting banned here, of course, in this meta. Not really surprising to see the EXP bans happening. But other than that, they can get more creative around the picks that they can go for here. I will be
Yeah.
really interested to see those weird drafts again, like the Guinevere bans or maybe the Alucard bans.
Yeah, it would be really fun if they do that. Alucard Ben would be coming though, man. Like maybe not this game, but Alucard Ben is coming anytime. Almost every day we've had at least one Alucard Ben. You know, so far Yuzhong has still 0% win rate. Yesterday there was a team with a really good lineup, but their Yuzhong was AFK for first 2 minutes. It's like Yuzhong is
Ah,
cursed. There's just no way Yuzhong is winning anymore. I'm waiting for the guy that can break the curse, man. But anyways, the bans are coming in. CC ban, all the meta bans so far. Gatot isn't banned frequently on the first slot. Usually he's like a second phase ban, but it's all good. There goes Grok, and with it, we should be getting the first pick. Oh, what was that? Was that a future or was that a pass? But yeah,
it's probably the past. But I feel like banning out the Gatot is maybe an setup for picking up the Farsa as the first pick. It could be, but other than that, they also have banned out the 1-1 and CC here, and the enemy has banned out Easenshin. I mean, Lancelot still open, Irithel
yeah.
open, Farsa open, Kadita open, Glue open. Uh, so yeah, so many options that they can choose from right now. But let's see what they go forward with. I am hoping that it's a Farsa, but could be anything else as well. What do you think?
I, I'm thinking of a EXP lane option because they usually like to go for that. I swear it's if it's a
Mm-hmm.
Yuzong though. But yeah, it should
Mm.
be a Farsa or Lancelot. Yeah, there we go. Explanatory. He was open and he's meta. No surprises there. The thing is, how good is this Lancelot? If he's really good, he can carry. If he's a little bit average, he can be stopped much easier. And I won't expect anyone who like would play a bad Lancelot, man. Come on, don't do that. But anyways, Gorango boys, what is going to be the response? They have the Irrital and the Farsa to themselves, and they can easily pick it up, which would be really amazing for them unless they have a different strategy in their mind because we've had a lot of days we've had the Farsa and stuff open and they just go for something really unconventional. Sometimes they go for we've seen Angela, we've seen Florin, and all that stuff, you know. So it's very highly likely they can go for that one as well. But let's just wait and let's see what they're gonna be picking up. And with it, Goranga boys, what are they gonna do?
Definitely a big question here. What are Gorango boys going to do? They already have given away the Lancelot, which is the best jungler in this meta. Now they are going to pick up. probably the mid laner and goal lane early on if you do want to dominate those roles. The enemy has banned out the 1-1. So there should not be an issue of 1-1 coming up from the other side. So might as well think about it and just pick whatever comes to your mind. Oh, that is a
Okay.
good one. They pick up the Irithel early on, which is of course the best marksman in this meta that you can go with. Kufra as well getting picked up for that counter, but I mean good Lancelot players, they don't really get trouble by any Kufra, right?
And the thing is, Kufra has to be really good as well. Kufra is one of those tanks that even Franco, you can, if you miss all the hooks, you can just ultimate. Kufra is not like that. You have to hit your first kill. Oh yeah, thanks, man. Sorry, guys. Good old days is winning. No offense. I think Zushin has a close to a 90% winner in this tournament because I mean she's just that good, man. But the rest of the picks is gonna be describing. But yeah, tada! I got my bay over here. But yeah, Fredo, obviously not kidding. Zushin has a really high win rate in this tournament. So does Lancelot actually, because like the
Hmm.
people who pick Lancelot usually are very good with him, and the other side usually can't exactly counter. Like look at this. If this Kufra is like a novice, he's not gonna be able to catch Lancelot at all. And there's a Zushin that will just pick him and throw him away like a ball. Like a huge what is a big ball game called? Oh yeah, volleyball. Yeah, she'll treat him like a volleyball. And damn, Fredo, what did you do for Gorango boys? They banned out Brody.
Oh my god, I don't know for some reason. Of course, the main reason is because the Brody is a direct threat to the Irithel
Irithel,
that they
yeah.
have went for. Yeah, the late game comp is looking strong for the side of Gorango boys, but now they need some early game
Yep.
to be a bit more balanced so that they do not lose out in those early fights. Now, I feel like the Xborg could do a decent job here. Even the Uranus could be a good one, but you do need some crowd control in order to shut down the CC. No, sorry, in order to shut down the Lancelot. Maybe the Mincitar could work as well because the Phobias does get countered as well. But I mean, Mincitar
Risky.
cannot really soak up too much damage, so the Zushin will really create problems.
Yeah.
Very, very situational right now if they want to go forward with the Mincitar. But they ban the Hylos as well. Okay, that is a little bit. Hmm.
Uh-huh. Mincitar also I think has only been picked once, and it was yesterday. It was Simsalot's team. Like India number 7 Lancelot. He's from Assam as well. And uh, they picked up Mincita to counter a lot of dashes there. I think there was Harith. There was another hero I forgot. But yeah, he was not able to win it because, of course, Mincitar was not able to land any ultimates, and any ultimates that he landed, there was Zushin. Zushin just picked him and threw him away out of the ultimate. So after that, he couldn't exactly do anything. So yeah, Minci is definitely not something they can go for. It's of the Xbox, they go for a Roger, not exactly a bad pick, but at the same time, not the best either. Will need a lot of farm, but yeah, if he does get farm, to be fair, how does he get farm? Because his mid lane is not exactly an early game, but we've seen some Sicilians pull up really good gameplays right from level 1. And I'm seeing a text from one of the players in NCC. He says he wants to break the huge hunkers. Good luck to you, buddy. I'm looking forward to that. And if you lose, don't blame me. But anyways, good old days comes up with the bull and the ball. Wow.
Yeah, the bull and the ball, right? Bull ball combination. Bruno. I think very, very strong draft actually from the side of good old days. There is DPS, there is the finisher, there is also the
Yeah, yeah.
playmaker, right? So it's kind of a all around
Okay.
composition. Even the phobias will be able to survive a lot because of the Minotaur in those
Yeah, yeah.
dive-ins that they might
Yeah,
go
yeah.
forward with. Gorango Boys, on the other hand, they pick up the Ruby, which is actually a good choice considering the enemy is a dive comp right now. So if they do decide to go in, they have to be careful about the I'm offended and don't run away Wolf King. So
Okay.
Gorango boys here trying to play it safe. We'll be looking for a
Roger.
re-engaged kind of comp. Yeah, even the Roger, right? Even the Roger is
It's
a
funny they're picked together because it's literally the fairy tale, Red Riding Hood and a big bad wolf. But one thing that Ruby
mhm.
is going to be enabling, Fredo, is a dash. She has like 3 dashes, and because of that, Fredo, not Fredo, Phobius, Phobius will get ultimate much faster. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, good evening as we dive into the first game
Oh,
of this evening, and we're going to be going for, of course, good old days from what was Don Bosco college from Geelong, Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, and one is Goranga Boys from Sonapur, which is basically Assam, technically part of Guwahati, but a little bit to the outside. Anyways, let's see what this game entails us. Until casting this myself, Ray, and I'm joined by Fred. Oh, and look at that! It's that team, Micro Boy and Hotaru.
Yeah, actually, Micro Boy is very, very. I mean, his name is really nice, right? Micro Boy. So let's see if his micros are good enough to back up his name. For now, though, oh look at Micro Boy. He's already doing something that is very, very risky.
Yeah.
Let's see if he comes out on top or does he lose out that. Okay, he used the retribution though. Senorita still deals a lot of damage, and the Bruno gives some backup, so the Irithel does not really go all in. But now in the EXP lane, Reed seems to be kind of dominating, and good old days are showing a much better gameplay as compared
Already
to Gorango Boy in the early phase. Yep.
I love the name of the Airtel. Reminds me that Nigerian meme, right? Why are you? But yeah,
Why are you?
who says something? You are. But yeah,
You are Ray. You are Ray.
why are you? Who says something? Yeah, that would be funny. But anyways,
You are
the
Ray.
turtle is coming in. Roger seems to be in a better position, but we can never underestimate those Lancelot with those steals. But there's a Kufra that can stop the dash. So well-timed one. I'm yet to see Senorita make the play, but let's see what Senorita will do tonight in this first match. If she makes the plays, though, Lancelot is going to be in a lot of trouble. But oh, Hotaru is already level 4 along with Phobius. But so is the Sicilian.
They decide to go for the turtle first. Turtle gets resetted due to reach, providing a lot of zoning right now. Senorita is someone who has to play from behind, so the Ruby is actually going to be a frontliner, which is not ideal in this matchup.
Yeah. They're the first ones going for the turtle. Most likely will be able to get it because Roger seems to like, yeah, he has abandoned it. His team is RD fighting. I would definitely watch out for the I'm offended though. But yeah, looks like Roger decided it's too crowded. I'll just not go. We're just gonna wait for the second one.
Yep, and with that, 2 creeps stolen already. Senorita might be getting caught here. Oh, that's a nice knock up with that Despair Stomp. And with that, the Sicilian will fall down into the hands of Hotaru. 2 people inside the jungle area of the enemy. And with that, look at the Bruno as well, clearing that mid lane. Taking 2 lanes at a time. Good old days are really dominating. Doesn't seem like they're doing too much, but even with what they have done, they've already secured a 1.6k goal lead, which is kind of significant considering how short time it has been that we've been into match. That's 3 minutes and they're already almost 2k.
Yeah, it's impressive because obviously it is into the bottom lane. Do they go for an engage? Look at that, Fredo.
Oh, seems like they're going all in for the Bruno, and Nyabit will be able to get that one. And now the Minotaur will fall as well. It's a double kill for Nyabnit. And I don't know what kind of name is that, but kind of difficult to call it out, Nyabnit. It's not even Nabit or Nyabit, it's Nyabnit.
Nyabnit. It sounds like it's like if you play a sound reverse, Nyabnit. It sounds like he reversed his name or something. Like his name is Tin Bian or something. Even that is, yeah. But it should be. I guess we'll just call it Nabnit, man. Who's gonna
Let's call him Tiny Ben. Tiny Ben.
That is even funnier.
Let's just rephrase the name so we can say it.
Yeah. What is the Bruno's name? Like that's a U symbol. I forgot what.
UG.
Oh.
UG. Oh, that might be a nice coming. Nifinion Fury coming in, and with that, Senorita falls down as well. The Spear Stomp knocks up 2 members, and double kill for UG. And with that, a lot of damage being done here. Can the Lantern Flare get to the Sicilian? The Sicilian still tries to defend. Gets taken outside the tower. Despair Storm coming in as well. UG dealing damage to the tower, not the Sicilian. He might want to do some hits on the Sicilian to take him down. And with that, finally, a killing spree comes up for UG, and he gets 3 kills on the board for himself. Things are not looking good here, even with the fact that they have Erythel.
Yeah. And with it 5-4-2, they might just go, flicker play used by Kufra, a little bit unnecessary. And the turtle goes into the hands of Lancelot. Another kill might be coming in, and he should be getting it. Yeah, he got it. And the next one, Kufra.
With that, one by one, the side of Goranga boys falling down. And look at Yuji. He's not even scared to go inside the enemy jungle and invade on the Roger. The Roger gets taken down. It's a killing spree for Micro Boy. The next target on their eyes will be the Irithel. So the Irithel has to be very, very careful. But if Simo still decides to defend this, he might fall as well. So he decides to give up the mid lane. And with that, good old boys completely dominating here. Heavy crossbow being used to run away, including the sprint. Is it? No, the sprint was not used. But yeah, they're giving up towers because they know they cannot defend it.
Yeah, and with it, you can clearly see 8-4-2 score right now, and almost 5,000 gold lead achieved in 6 minutes. And this stage, oh, Minotaur goes in, knocks up 2 people.
Despair Storm coming in as well. Reach gets Rita. With that, the Sanguine Claws might be catching one, and yes, it will be the Minotaur falling. The enemy has low HP. Do they want to go in? They do not have enough minions. It might be a wiser decision to come out. And Nyabnit might want to go in for the Zushin, but he knows he doesn't have enough damage. From the backline, Microboy decides to dive in. Can he get someone? He decides to back off as well. Wise decision. 4v1. He doesn't want to take that fight.
Yeah, and because of that 9-4-3 score, the side of Gorango boys are just really suffering right now. And of course, it's because of Zushin. But yeah, a reality thing, it's because Senorita, it's not a Senorita thing, it's basically a Kufra thing. Kufra has not been able to perform that much in this tournament unless, like, the Kufra is really good. So far, we've had only one Kufra user who was like a Kufra main kind of a thing, and he was able to make those, flashy plays. Because Kufra is one of those things that is very active, He really needs to make those flashy plays because that's the only way you can go get the engages done for your team. Because the opponent aren't going to come inside you and just, let you engage. Oh my god, solo kill secured by the Lancelot over here. And looks like they might go for an engage in the purple buff as well.
Yes, they decide to go for the purple buff, invading it all. But the last hit, did not really see who got it. Oh, actually, it's the Ruby who gets it. But right now, look at Micro Boy. Even the Kufra is really suffering from his damage. They go in for the engage. The Despair Storm comes in as well. Knocks up the Irithel. Might fall, but actually it's the Minotaur who will fall instead. And they lose the Minotaur. But of course, a roam is a sacrifice. But now his team is ahead and they can go for the push in the bottom side.
Yeah, exactly, brother, because him losing out still didn't do anything, because they're 6,000 ahead. So Minotaur dying is not going to affect them in any sort of way, especially since the kill did not go into the... Okay, Irithel will get taken down, and Kufra might finally get an engage. Finally,
look at
who do they?
Done. But with that engage, they want to go in, and Phobius might fall here. And yes, he does, but the Roger will fall as well. So they've taken down EXP for the jungle. That seems to be a good trade. And the way the Bruno has been hitting hard, it's definitely evident that right now Good Old Days are having a huge deficit, a huge advantage in that gold lane department. So that's why it's going to be very risky for Gorango boys to try and go in for that fight. And this time, Macro Boy might get caught, but he does survive. Hotaru doesn't let that Irithel survive though. He won't be as merciful as Micro Boy is and takes him down. Micro Boy wants to do some flashy plays, but can he make it happen or will he get caught? Nyabnit almost gets someone there, but Nyabnit will not have enough damage, so Micro Boy will survive that.
Hotaru means firefly, if I'm not wrong, or luminescent light, basically. Basically, the light of the firefly. So, wow, we need to have a firefly character, man. Damn. Okay, looking at it, we don't have enough insect-themed characters. We do have some insect-themed skins, though. But yeah, 15-5 score. What is that? 9,000 gold lead? Oh my god, 9,000 gold lead in 9 minutes. 1,000 gold per minute. Which is basically a snowball game right from the minute 1. And with it, they're going to be able to secure this Lord. And Zushin will retain her win rate. And
the awareness. The awareness from the side of Good Old Days is just way too much. Which is why Gorango boys need to be a few steps ahead if they want to make a comeback here. Which does not seem to be happening. So, things still in favor of Good Old Days. But the only way Gorango boys might be able to win this one is if the Sicilian does get a couple of kills across the board, right? Yeah. And that will happen if Good Old Days make a mistake. But that does not seem to be the case, which will happen because these guys are really controlled in their moves. They have not really made any major mistakes so far. So I'm not really expecting them to make any more going forward. But when the pressure starts building, when you cannot get those kills and get those pushes. Oh, And right now, Micro Boy, my goodness, that was a good one.
Good coordination. But yeah, so far, I've told you, right? We've got a lot of flashy Lancelot. Microboy is coming close a second. The first one, though, is going to be that Ezo 2.0 guy that played against Ronkim. Remember? He killed Ronkim in the force. Bro has freaking Ultra Instinct or something to detect him out. But yeah, with it, look at that. The Lord is going to be walking down on the top lane. They're most likely going to be pressuring him to take this one out. Much easier. Yeah, this inhibitor is going to be falling. But the question is, do they go in? Looks like they want to. Look at that.
Oh, Despair Storm coming in, Minon Fury as well. And with that, the Kufra might catch someone. But before he can do that, he gets bursted down. It will be both the tanks going down first. And now the damage coming in from the ball is just too much. And the Aether will fall as well. Now the Lancelot goes in for the finishes. Takes one down. Takes two, actually. No, it will be Yuji getting that double kill on the Roger. And with that, now they can go for the end. It's only the Sicilian standing. And with that, a victorious, dominating fashion win for good old days over Gorango boys.
I love the fact that Kufra and Minotaur are still dead. Both are just sleeping, waiting for the fountain to get them back. But anyways, the first one will be won out by, of course, good old days. They don't gotta reminisce because they're doing good in the present, man. And with his Don Bosco College from Geelong, Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh will be moving ahead with round 4. So congrats. If I'm not wrong, round 4 or round 5 was the BO3. But yeah, I am wishing them the best because a lot of flashy plays. This was the first time I actually casted for them. Maybe this was in Itami or Ashti's pool, right? So yeah, with it, no surprises. Zushin sweeps. Generally Zushin has massive high unit, and I think she's basically the best mage in the meta, right? I love the KD of the Minotaur as well. 4 deaths, 12 assists, 4 kills, 12
Oh.
assists. They both have like combined it. And with it, looks like we won't have any live draws today as well, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, don't worry about it. We'll be updating and getting back to you pretty soon. And with it, we are done with the first game. Of course, production, let us know. Do we take a break or do we yap and yap until? Okay, looks like Fredo, it's yap and yap. Looks like the Nick. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Venomous versus the Nemesis boys. Venomous is from Difu Government College. Both are from Difu Government College. What?
Is
That's
this
not an
real?
error, right? If it's real, bro, they should just they should just be playing in the same.
I mean, go and play there, right? Why are you coming here?
Oh, that is
Yeah, like
crazy matchup.
organize a tournament in your own college. Come on, at this point. But yeah, that's kind of it's kind
Funny,
of
man.
nice as well that there is a good MLBB awareness, esports awareness in this college. So
Yeah,
maybe
that's basically
the
10 players, right? Yeah,
yeah.
damn.
So basically, DIFU government should invest in the DIFU government college for esports.
Yeah, man. Holy. So either of them should support, of course. I was already,
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, they might have already played a scrim amongst themselves and decided, okay, bro, you guys are better. You just go ahead, okay, take this win, make us proud, bro. You know,
Yeah, it'd be funny. Damn.
if that
So,
happens.
fellow, I know one thing, Defoe Government College wins and Defoe Government College loses. That's
Yep, I'm
funny. That's
supporting DIFU government college in this one for sure, man.
man. But nah, I disagree. I'll support Defoe Government College.
Yep, same here. I also support DIFU government college.
Okay,
And with that,
Fredo, go
let's see
ahead.
what's happening. Ray Hero. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to take a short break here as we have been informed that there is a slight delay happening on the end of the player. So do not go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned on Battleknights India. We'll be back after a short break.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy.
Hello, Ray. I think you're not there, so I'll take it from here. Good evening once again, everyone. Welcome to Battleknights India National College Cup, and this is going to be the second match of the night on the stream, which is going to be between Venomous and the Nemesis boys, who are finally back from gym. And to surprise you guys, both of the teams are from the same college. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys play against each other. Of course, they're from the same college. If they do lose against each other, they might want to have a brawl in real life as well to figure out who's better, right? So yeah. And with that, we'll be going ahead with the draft anytime when we are ready. And with that, we're already into the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Both the sides are from the same college, so that's why you're seeing similar logos on both sides. Team Venomous and Team Nemesis boys actually. So yeah, let's see what they. Oh, very quick bans happening. First of all, we're going to see the Lancelot getting banned, which is, of course, a very good ban considering how good this guy is in the jungle right now. Just want to ban out that hero if you're not going to pick him up. And yep, with that, now the other side as well. Banning of the Fredrin. Okay, that was kind of uncalled for because the Fredrin, maybe the side of Nemesis boys want to pick up Hyper, which is the Fanny Ling Hayabusa or something like that. So that could be the reason why they have went for this red red ban, I suppose. Venomous from the other side, ban out the glue, which is of course another reliable pick in the EXP. So they ban it out just to make sure things will look better in the EXP lane as well for their side if they decide to pick up anything else. And by anything else, it could be the Phobius, the Lapu Lapu, a lot of options still remain open. Even the CC as well, which is such a great pick, along with the Arlot, which has been such a good hero for those setups. So considering all those, could be seeing any of the EXP bans happening from the side of Nemesis boys right now. Will they go for an EXP ban? Even the Yuzong is quite good, but does have a very low win rate in this tournament, low success rate. Even though we all know it's the best EXP laner that everyone talks about. No, we're going to see a Yuzong getting banned actually from the side of Nemesis boys. Nemesis boys, of course, do not shy away from showing that they are scared of the Yuzong because, of course, you don't want to take any risk if you're not sure about how to deal with that hero. So, yeah, banning on the Yuzong seems to be a fine choice. Venomous, on the other hand, have banned on the Eastern Sheet as well. So, yeah, they ban on the junglers which are in the current meta. Now, though, we'll be left with only a few jungle picks that can arrive. Could be the Alucard as well if they want to go for that. But I would prefer to see the CC getting picked here by the side of Venomous just to make sure they do not fall off in the EXP lane. And with that, Mr. Race taking quite some time. And whoa, Farsa comes up. Farsa is actually a good one. But now, the fact that you have picked up the Farsa way too early opens up the possibility of counters coming in from the other side. Could be a Gatot Kacha, even the Irithel as well. Does a phenomenal job against the Farsa. So really going to be interesting here what the side of Nemesis boy decide to pick up. Irithel is the go-to call here for their side. But if they do not go for that, they could go for something else as well. But I feel like the Irithel is a very good choice up against the Farsa. Even the Cloth could work here. But the Irithel is definitely the best choice in this current meta. So why not go for that? Also, the one of the counters comes up. It's going to be the Gatot Kacha coming in. And from the other side, we can see the Zushin as well. So Zushin and Gatot, both of these very, very good against the Farsa already. Now, Venomous, if they do not pick up the Irithel, there is no chance that Nemesis boys are leaving out the Irithel in the next phase as their last pick. So yeah, could be picking up the Irithel as soon as they can, or else if they give away the Irithel as well, things won't be looking good here for the side of Venomous, especially the Farsa getting completely neutralized, even with all the early game potential that she has. So Venomous have to be really careful with these two picks here. They might want to go for a jungle, but they do not want to miss out on that gold lane pick, which they require so much right now. If they miss out on the Irithel and the enemy gets that, might be a very bad game for this Farsa. And Venomous decides to go for Arlot and Carmela, which are good setup heroes. But now you do need to see the other side as well. If they do pick heroes which stay apart, which does not seem to be the case as they have already taken a Gatot and a Zushin, which are team fight comp heroes. They go for the Granger instead. Now Venomous still has the opportunity to pick up the Irithel if they decide to go. But if they do not do that, the side of Nemesis boys might have to suffer in the goalie department because Irithel is a direct counter for this Granger. They choose wisely and ban out the Irithel. Pretty good ban. Venomous side, the side of Venomous as well realizes the potential that the CC carries, the dominance it can show with the Yo-Yo Blitz against the Arlot, and losing out the lane is definitely very hard, especially in this EXP lane meta. You do not want your EXP laner to be losing out in that lane matchup. Arlot being provided the better circumstances, but can he use that to his favor? Only time will tell us. Nemesis boys right now are going to pick up a hero. Sorry, going to ban a hero, and it should definitely be a jungle ban. It could also be a goal lane ban once again if the Granger finds it trouble to go against any of those other heroes. But a jungle ban here should be very, very worth it. They can go for the Bakshia. Okay, instead they go for the Akai, which also might create problems for their side. But I think the Akai pick could have been a better thing here for their side because the Akai could have been a good disengager. So Nemesis boys could have had a better juggler on their side if they had the Akai against this Carmilla and Arlot, which are here for those setups. Akai could definitely destroy the tempo. But instead of doing that, they banned it out, and now the enemy has banned out the Hayabusa because, of course, the Fredrin ban was just too inviting for the side of Venomous, for the side of Nemesis to pick up an assassin. So betting on the Hayabusa seems to be a good choice here by Venomous. Nemesis boys have decided to go for the Phobias in the EXP lane, which will perform definitely better up against the Arlot. Won't be losing lanes, probably dominate the lane all by himself. Oh, but there it comes, the X-Borg here. A very, very good pick, along with the Brody as well, which is going to be a very, very good pick against the Granger because we all know the Brody does have a good early game potential. Against the Granger, it would be able to dominate its lane if played right. But of course, the Gatot Kacha will be there to support him as well. The last pick will be coming in from Nemesis boys up against an X-Borg. What do they want to go for? An assassin, which is still available, is going to be the Fanny or the Link, but both of them not really good in this meta. They can go for the Bakshia as well if they want, but again, you have the X-Borg on the other side, which can create a lot of problems as there's going to be true damage. They still go forward with the Fanny, though. The side of Nemesis boys seems like this entire draft was a setup to go for that Fanny, but the Fanny, will it work how it's intended to be? The nerf has been hitting it too hard. The second skill takes a lot of energy, and with that, Mr. Raise back. You should have been
Yo,
more ready.
sorry, man.
No problems, bro, but you might want to fix your hair, which is kind of wet.
Well, yeah, I don't have a cobra. Yeah, sorry about it. Anyways, looks like the draft is already done. And wow, we're back with the Brody again in it. So it's going to be an interesting game for you. And oh my God, Zushin as well. Wow, Fredo, you and me both have favorite heroes in this game, right? So it's going to be an interesting one how it will proceed. Thank you for covering for me in the draft, of course. And looking at the both of the lineups, Venomous have good frontliners, good jungler, good range with the mid lane. The Nemesis boys, well, their composition heavily relies on Fanny. Fanny does the early game good. Zushin will get the chance to shine. Granger will get the space to farm up and dish out the damage and win over Brody. But at the other end, if it doesn't happen and Fanny kind of chokes, well, we know the answer. The Venomous will win it out in this game. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, thank you, Fredo, for covering, as we're going to be heading to the second match of this evening as we go into NCC National College Cup between two of the same college, actually. They're literally from the same one. It's the full government college, and it's going to be interesting how these two teams fare against each other because they might already know each other very well. So let's see what's going to happen. And with it, a little bit of invasion there, Fredo.
Of course, an invasion to try and deny some buff to the X-Borg, which does not seem to be trouble so far. Will be losing that shield though, and not any sort of backup not coming right now. The Gatot seems to be rotating, the Carmilla as well. And the X-Borg will give up on that bear creep, so that means he might not get that level 4 before the tunnel fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And because of that, that kind of shows that Fanny does have a little bit of advantage. She even got the Little Wanderer, and right now she's also going to get that
Whoa.
looking thing. So Fanny's basically much ahead. But can Arlot do something? No, he's not level 4 yet. Before Arlot becomes level 4, Nachan just...
Okay, those cables just gave me a hint about what this Fanny is and what we might have to expect from this Fanny. Mr. Nonchalant, Angdi here, might not be showing us the best gameplay with this Fanny. So yeah, might as well keep your expectations low this game.
Oh, the Granger has that Pokemon name. Sudowoodo.
Yeah, it's that fighter type Pokemon or something, right?
Yeah, Brock had that. It used to go.
The one who carries the spoon. The one who carries the spoon, was it?
No. It was the one who he looks like a tree and he has but look at that. He might take down the Carmilla. No, not just yet. It's looked like a tree. Its hands are branches and it also has a branch on its top.
Oh, then
It
I can't.
was
Oh, the one which I'm talking about is Alakazam
yeah,
or something. But oh, first blood here.
yeah.
Going into the hands of this Granger. Pseudo Uno is definitely shining. And the zoning coming in as well from Financing. The AOG already used. Finally a strike though. In a very, very wrong position. The Fanny could have went for the Farsa, but he instead wants to go for the Carmilla, which is a very, very wrong choice. But the Arlon will still fall. And those are 2 kills along with the Turtle. Now though, Xbox getting picked up and thrown, gets taunted as well. Oh, that's a nice connection. That's a lot of damage replace. Damage multiplication. Being done here, Finacid will fall. It's a double kill for God of all time. And with that, the punishment will arrive finally for that Carmilla. But the Xbox, completely unaware of that Fanny's presence, still walks up and a revenge kill taken here in the top lane.
A lot of things are happening, like all over the map. It's first of all, obviously Granger takes down, then the revenge kill. So right now they're both even. On the other side though, if you look into the map, like it was even on both sides as well, 2 for 2 kills, until of course the Fanny took down the Xbox as well. So the double kill bounty immediately disappears. So the Fanny, despite not having the best kibbles, can do her job. Why the ult on the... I take my words back. You did not have to.
Auto Fanny, Mr. Nonchalant Angry. I mean, I think he's playing this Fanny as a pick-off type, where he does not really deal too much damage. Right now though, Phobos is in trouble. Sencho takes him down. Kerbex will not be able to survive that damage coming in from this Farsa. Early game domination guaranteed. And with that, the amount of invade that has been happening in the jungle of this Xborg is just way too much. Honestly speaking, because they have been completely trying to deny him of his farm. And they're trying to let this Fanny get ahead. The Fanny takes a kill in the bottom side of camera. But now, the pressure is in the top lane as the side of Nemesis seems to be ready to gank. And Carmilla won't survive that. Rhapsody coming in from this Pseudo Uno.
I love the name, man. Pseudo Uno! But yeah, the one you're talking about is Alakazam, the psychic Pokemon. This guy is like wood type. Oh yeah, grass type. Sorry, yeah, grass type. Damn, I forgot the types in Pokemon, man. It's been a while. Man, after what was it? Oh, look at the engage coming in. AOG being used. But hey, Farsa is that... Oh, okay, she dodges it actually. Interesting, but the turtle...
will be taken by the Fanny still. And with that, last insanity being puffed. Fanny can finally go in for the Xborg. Takes one down, can take 2, still has a cutthroat, but did not have the stacks to deal enough damage. Sencho might be in some trouble, gets picked up and thrown. The Rhapsody hits, but the flicker will still.
Hey yo, we saw that, right? He's lost.
I don't know what he was doing there, but that flicker combo was not really good from him. And now the Carmilla might fall. Oh, Shudo gets one more. Ayame. He seems to be in trouble. Double kill for the Granger. And that is a Sky Piercer stack as well. They have to be really careful. The Granger is getting really fed right now. Venomous are losing this match. Nemesis boys have done a phenomenal job by invading the enemy jungle.
Absolutely. And he's looking for the Xbox right now who doesn't have the shield. He should have gone back. And right now the Sky Piercer stack will kick in. And that's 5 kills, so 40 stacks maybe. Yeah, it should be 40 stacks. And with it, it's not looking good for, of course, whoever's facing the hits from the Granger. And 5 to 10 KD score board right now, around 5,000 gold lead under 6 minutes. Zushin just uses the skill to just get out of there. Brody will most likely try to push in, but at the same time he's wary because there's a Fanny. But I think he can push. Everybody's just on the bottom lane. Yeah, he can push. But their bottom tier 2 will also fall down. The mid tier 2 is also looking in danger. And with it, they are losing the macro really, really fast. And with it, let's see. Oh my god.
The engage comes in. They take down 2 members, but 1 more will fall. It will be Sancho. Unstoppable coming in. It might be a wipeout. Yes, it is. Unofficially, of course, because the Brody was not there. But that was a nice team fight. And with that, let's see how things go around. Okay, Fanny. I might have judged you a little bit too early, but not my fault.
Because of those cables, right? Can't really blame because first impressions matter, guys. First impressions matter. Maybe you're the best, but if the first impressions are that, yeah, it will take you some time to prove in. But Granger, I think he probably has around 60 stacks or at least 50. Should have 60 or 50, considering maybe the first kill wasn't when he had the Sky Piercer. So yeah, should have 60 or 50 stacks. Basically, that will give him around 18% HP damage, and that will make him. I mean, it already makes him extremely strong. And look at him. Okay, okay. Right now, his max stacks basically at this point could be 70 close, but 70 and 80 do not have much difference. But oh, Arlott wanted to go. Oh my God, what's happening? Everywhere we go, it's massacre.
And they can go for a maniac if they want to. If they want to give
Oh,
Pseudo Udo the
Ranger,
maniac,
Ranger.
Pseudo Udo wants it really bad, and Pseudo Udo gets it. Pseudo Udo doesn't want to give away. I mean,
He
miss
wants
out
Savage.
on the chance of a he wants a savage, but that might be a bit too much greedy for him side. And with
Hey,
that,
yo.
he'll fall down surely. Shut down Securier. That's a very big kill, and that's a lot of gold going into the hands of the person that you do not want to give that kill to, and which is the Brody. Yep, of course.
Brody getting so much gold. Damn, that's not good. And can we see the stacks? Oh, 8,000 gold lead. Oh my God, that's 3k more than the Brody and 4k more than the rest of the members. He's twice gold than everyone else, basically. And Fanny,
Whoa.
was able to almost take
Fanny.
down the Carmilla.
And he doesn't
here's
have the
Arlott.
Sky Piercer. And for some reason, Xbox seems to be popping off the last insanity, like how insane he could be. 3 members getting taunted here almost. Finasi does not have the second skill, it seems. But Brody, oh, actually, it's going to be Mr. Xborg who gets a double kill. Oh my God, I thought he was insane, but the enemy seems to be out of their mind as well.
You know the thing I've been noticing? I don't know if Arlott is lagging or is he contemplating life. Anytime he misses that final slash, he just stands there. Look at him. He just stands there because he just missed out. And now he's back again.
Oh, godlike. He's not standing this time though, just walking around, but still gets taken down. Double kill for Granger. Might go for a double maniac. But before that can happen, he might get taken down. Oh, he has to be really careful there.
Yeah.
Xbox decides to be careful as well. Backshot at the right time. Lord coming up in 10. In 5. And with that, let's see who makes the first move. Definitely, it's not going to be Venomous who are going to approach this first. It's going to be definitely Nemesis boys. But do they have a chance at trying to steal it?
No, because you see Gatot is gonna be providing just in case they try to come in. AOG will be there. Forbis is in, like, they have a really strong front line. They also have a Mage just in case, I mean Zushin, even if just in case the Xbox tries to come in, he doesn't have a flicker combo, so he can't really spin all the way from the, orange buff to look at the damage from the Granger. He just melted the armor all by his sword skill, and he's not even out of the energy yet. He still can go for a few more shots. That's just insane. Look at him, he still has half the energy. And only now he lost it. Pseudo Udo gets the Blade of Despair, and the Carbex will get the Radiant Armor, and with it, Ayame does get an armor item as well. Finally, we'll be able to have a little bit less damage, but it's not gonna matter that much, as clearly the damage from the Granger is just too much right now. Look at the poke and everything. Lord Mark walks down into the mid lane. Let's see if they can take the base, because the Fanny's waiting for an angle. Look at that. AOG popped in.
Fanny dives into the backline, gets the Farsa, gets one more as well. And Ayame falls. Everyone is down except for Mr. Xborg. But can I stand all alone? Look at those Sky Piercer stacks popping off. Xborg will not survive. Shut down Securier by Pseudo Udo. With all those Sky Piercer stacks, there's nothing that an Xborg can do. And they'll definitely not forget to show those recall taunts before they end the game. Now, if they do not decide to end fast, things might not look good, because they decide to end fast.
Almost. Bro, they almost choked because if Fanny was down, the Farsa just came in. Imagine Farsa bursted the Granger down because, of course, he's going full damage. And no matter how fed you are at the end, you're really squishy. So yeah, that was really close. But anyways, I don't know if you can see Fredo. Like, can you see? Okay, I should angle it on a way. Can you see? This is the Pseudo Udo guy. Can you see?
Yeah, now I remember that. I remember the hero.
Pseudo Udo.
Bro seems to be a... Oh my God, what is happening here?
She has become the sun.
I mean, look at Ayame as well. Feels really bad
Yeah,
for the. I mean, I mean, if your entire team is Choco, it's fine, right? But if you're the only one, feels kind of
the
bad.
blame goes to you.
Yeah,
Straight up. They're just gonna call you out, man. Ah, to be fair, I don't know if she or he was lagging severely, but a lot of the times, Ultimate was. Did you see a single fire slash? Because I mean, we did, but it was hitting Natalia's. So IMA, if you're lagging, I really feel sorry for you. But if you are not lagging, it's time to practice a little bit and get those final slashes done. But anyways, the Granger obviously dominating fashion game right from the minute one. The Brody did try to get a revenge kill, but even after that, it's not going to be mattering when the team is just so ahead. Not to mention that Phobius is like what Bhutan number one is it? Holy hell!
yep. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, and that's why things will get interesting. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this was, of course, both of the teams from the same college, Difu Government College. So it was Difu Government College who won.
And Diffu lost. Diffu Government College lost, and Diffu College Government College won. Do we take a break or do we continue with the next game? Okay, we're going to be continuing. It's going to be Lafu Kabi. Oh, wow. It's been a while since we've seen them. They're going to be coming back, and they're obviously representing Manipur University. And the other side is NTSH. Okay, that's a squad name. Like, what's the full form? I would love to know from them, Aaron. But they are from ADTU, Assam Downtown University. And with it, it's going to be uh, okay. Is it Assam Downtown or is it Arya Vidyapit? But yeah, whichever it is, NTSH versus Lafu Kabi. It's gonna be interesting. Big Fredo, are you excited to see Zozo again? Oh, is Zozo still there, or he should be because Lafu Kabi is his squad.
Yeah, he probably should be there. And if he's
Direct
not,
mid
I
gap.
mean, he should. He should be
Direct mid
coming.
gap.
Yep. So yeah, that's why we'll be really interested to see if Zozo comes around or not. Because if Zozo does not come, I mean, no Zozo, no game, right?
Yeah, if Lafukabi does not have Zozo, like I'm not sure what their lineup is. Like it did at that point, it's just a Lafukabi that we don't even know. Because right now,
Yep.
I mean they have swapped members, right? They have changed a lot of members, so it's gonna be interesting what they really do. But we're just gonna be waiting for the draft, man. Do let us. Hmm. Did someone say anything?
Yep. We'll be waiting for a while before the
Okay, okay,
draft begins. We do want to see though what's going to happen tonight.
okay. Got it, got it. So Zozo is there. Zozo should be coming in. And NTSH, I wonder if there's anyone I know, but not sure. I've never heard of this thing before. Have you? NTSH. What could it even be?
Hmm. NTSH.
North Tripura. Yeah, TT's Tripura. That's the only thing I could imagine.
NTSH. No idea, man.
Yeah, don't know, don't know what it means. Hopefully, we kind of see into the game, man. But Fredo, while you were in the solo in the draft, what happened? Did anything interesting did you see? Okay, what is this?
No, I did
Oh,
not see anything interesting.
we're just waiting for the players. There should be one left, and okay, NTSH they have. Oh my God, do you see this, Fredo?
Oh, those guys. Okay. They are very Indian, guys. They are the typical Indian rank players who you see with those try hard names that try to make you laugh but end up making you feel cringe.
Oh my God.
I mean, those names are unsayable, unthinkable, unbearable.
And we can't say these names, man. We can't say a single of that name because saying
Because then we'll be cancelled.
it sounds like an opinion. It doesn't sound. We can say the God of Mischief and CR7 Fit Katung, but holy hell, man, Fredo, should we share this?
I don't know.
I mean, technically we
God
can,
of
right? This is just player names, man.
Indian, but not. Okay, so let me just say the names, right? I mean, the name of the players are guys. You can just judge it by yourself. So the name of three players, okay, three players are Indian but not smelly, Indian but not Bihari, Indian but white. So yep, those are the names. Now you're all free to judge if these names are supposed to be names or these names are supposed to be banned. I leave it up to you to judge, guys. But yeah, whatever the case, these are not names that you want to use when you're playing tournaments, especially when you're reaching the finals, because then instead of going to the finals, you will be going back home because we don't want to cast when you're having names like this. We cannot say such names, right?
Yeah. But yeah, finally, into the game we go. Lafu Kabi versus NTSH. But let's see if it's Assam Downtown. Oh no, it's not Assam Downtown. It's actually Arya Vidapit. It's not this simple, right? Yeah, it's Arya Vidapit, I think. But yeah, Lafu Kabi, Zozo. Let's see how you do, man. And they're going behind bars. Yeah. Yeah. Zozo and Brusco. Damn, bro named himself Brusco. But yeah, let's see what their bans are gonna be. I'm interested to see if they've done any research on their end. But we'll find out soon enough, right, Fedo?
Mhm. I I mean I won't be surprised if the side of NTSH decide to go five mid lane bans, considering the great Zozo is there on the other side. And I mean, you just need to ban a few heroes in order to gap Zozo. You ban out Aurora, you ban out Lunox, you ban out the Farsa, maybe the Xavier. I mean, just ban out two, three of his heroes, and he will definitely choke a little bit. But is that enough to put the great Zozo down? That's a big
Direct
question.
mid gap. India's number one mid laner, guys. Direct mid gap, easy. But anyways, with it,
Exactly.
we're gonna be man, I can't get over the names.
Oh,
But yeah, Lafukabi banning out utility heroes. No surprises there because of course these heroes. I mean, it's not just for Zozo; it's for in general. They do affect, and I think they've obviously done their research to see what NTSH might pull up. If I'm not wrong, there should be Reaper that we obviously had in like the podcast last time that we invited Lafukabi, like on a different tournament. And Reaper is also a new EXP laner that's trying to match to the levels of obviously the best EXP laners in India. But of course, he's still trying to make a stance. Oh, a Yuzhong ban. I think that's for Reaper because the Reaper does play Yuzhong. So with it, Lafukabi first pick. What is it going to be? They have a lot of options open. It's Farsa. It's Zushin. I mean, mostly the Mage. Not to mention the Airtel and the Granger are left out open as well. Whichever they pick will decide the outcome. Okay, it's not. It's not actually. It's a glue. All right. All right. First pick is it going to be a Mage or a Marksman? CC is not there, so do you think Lapu will be
why?
picked first? Oh no. Oh
Why
yeah, man. I forgot about
says
this guy.
yeah, the YSS could be a first pick, but I was about to say that you can be facing a Hayabusa if you pick up the YSS too early. So you might have to think that over before you go ahead for that YSS pick. They still decide to go with it though. So maybe they have some plans if a Hayabusa does come on the enemy side. What do they want to go for? Do they want to go for an early aggressive invade where they try to deny the small creeps on the sides which slow down the enemy jungler's farm? That could be an option. So NTSH right now might to have might have to think of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man. I knew. I knew. But hey, Zozo. He was supposed to be the one picking Zushin, but it's too late now, Zozo. But I think he'll go with the Farsa because Farsa's still open. Farsa's still the best option. You can still go for the Kadita though. Kadita would actually be better because you can dodge the Zushin, you can dodge the, of course. But yeah, thank you, man, our beloved streamer, for notifying me. I'm prepared. There we go. What's up, man? Anyways, a lot of Zushins coming in. I'm really happy. But let's see what Zozo is gonna be picking up. There's Gatot left. Gatot is still an option. And what else is left? Irtel and the Granger. And yeah, there we go. The Farsa comes in. Bro, I will never get over how tiny Farsa.
Yep. Farsa was just way too tiny because if she becomes big, the bird won't fit, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, for the bird. It's all
Yep.
for the
Just
bird. Her husband.
making making some space. Yep, making some space for the bird. But now, coming to the last pick, oh, it's going to be of Matilda. So a lot of shield
Okay.
on the side of NTSH that Lafu Kabi has to consider. So any dives would be a little
Um.
bit more careful decision making will be required if you want to go for those dive films because
Yeah.
they will have a lot of shield. And the
Yeah, bro.
Matilda will provide a lot of shield as well for that Badang. So it's not going to be easy to kill this Badang at all. So right now they might want to go for hmm, maybe out sustain the enemy with a phobias or something.
Yeah. I just think what was it? What's
Oh,
the reason so many Brody bans today? At least
I think
Zushin is also
Irithel.
getting picked.
I
Yeah,
think they're going
Airtel,
to pick
Airtel.
Irithel right away. Just
Oh
lock in
yeah,
the Irithel.
Airtel. Yeah, yeah, you're actually right. We're gonna be getting the
Oh
uh,
my god.
Bike Express, Flying Bike
Yeah,
Express, hopefully.
but
Ducati man.
but look, but
Immediate.
is it? I don't know why. For some reason, Lafukabi has banned out utility junglers instead of banning out the Hayabusa, which should be a bigger trouble, considering you have Yi and Shin. But let's see what kind of plans they have now. They have to pick up the EXP and the gold lane. Brody is banned, so what will you pick against Irithel? I feel like Harriet, Clint, Moskov, they go for the Moskov instead. So high mobility, high macro gameplay will be coming up. And oh, talking about shields, right? Esmeralda is here to deal with
Yeah.
those.
Absolutely. I think they just banned out the utility jungles because like they're kind of like the front line, Fredo. That's the only reason. They can still go for Hayabusa, but yeah, utility jungle would have been like because they need a front liner right now. Badang have a huge responsibility to deal with, and unfortunately, I think this will be the first Zushin loss because I am I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, man.
Joy is not a
No,
good pick, man. Joy
they
gets
could have
killed easy.
went. They could have went for the Xborg, right, instead of the Joy, which would have been much better. But even
Yeah.
then, this draft from the side of NTSH is kind of workable, but they
Yeah.
do have to execute it very well. Especially the Joy is a hero that can farm up very fast, just like the Yi Shin. But of course,
Squishy.
you have to kill him as well. You just can't keep farming because that way Yi Shin will just get ahead because of the kind of comp that the enemy has.
Mm-hmm. Joy's main issue is that she's a very frontline hero. She has to go inside the enemy territory to dish out the damage because, of course, that joyful beats can only deal damage when she's, I mean, on her surrounding area. That's one of the biggest weaknesses for Joy. So unless she's like trying to go for like clean up just to sweep them, she's gonna be suffering a lot. And how does she sweep? Her team has a responsibility. Who is the one dishing out the damage? It's not the Badang. Zushin is utility. It's basically the whole responsibility coming into the hands of Airtel. So, man, at least the Zushin player has a good name, God of Mischief, Loki, right? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NCC, and we're going to be diving into the game and witness how these two teams, of course, one is very well known from Manipur University, Lafu Kabi, Zozo. And the other side, we have Aravitabit College, NTSH. And let's see how it goes. Intercasting this myself, Ray, and I'm joined by Fredo. And Fredo, just like I was saying, this draft, what is that? Oh, okay, Matilda is just waiting for a little bit. But yeah, I think the draft is way too reliant on this Irtel to work out because Joy is not someone who can just go and kill. She's there to sweep someone.
Exactly. For some reason, the Irithel is not in the goal lane. Seems like an issue happening on the side of NTSH. And I was just thinking, I think we'll call them by the second part of their names because that the first part is just Indian, right? So we'll call them Smelly, Bihar, and White. And
Nah,
right,
even then it sounds bad.
yeah, but
Smelly.
what can we do? So yeah, so right now Smelly is Smelly is kind of suffering due to the net issue. So
Yeah.
yeah, and he'll be suffering even more because Yatoro here is pushing him away with his spear. So he will not be able to get a lot of gold. He will be missing out on a lot of minions, and I think two minions he missed out on here.
Yeah. He missed out already because he was away. But still, since actually good stuff right there from CR7 over here. He waited the lane really well, and because of it, he's still level 3, which is good thing. He's
Oh,
not that far behind. Good job from this Matilda. Good roaming sense. Knows when to recover when their marksman is like having issues and stuff. But with it, the turtle is going to be the main priority. Esmeralda is already level 4, and she's going to be enjoying those shields. But is she enjoying those punches?
oh, there comes Jojo with the first blood. Of course, the only guy in the entire Indian server who dominates in the mid lane. And he wants to go in for more. The glorious pathway being placed. Bihari will fall. And so might Mischief and Katung. Mischief falls as well. Brusco will go down. And oh my god, we got a Brusco. We got an Indian Brusco here.
Man, he should have named himself Brusco but Indian. That would have been at least a little bit fun, right?
Yeah, yep.
But he's the one who's, I guess, respectful. I mean, that's why he's a good player, right? But oh man, Brusco playing high loss. You don't see it every day on Indian server, right? We even have a Kelra. So
Exactly.
we importing South Asian people here, man. But anyway,
Whoa, that's a good one from Yatoro. The stun has connected
oh,
perfectly, and Katung will fall. Smelly will not be able to help his fellow roamer, who helped him out quite a lot. So yeah, Smelly needs to do a better job here. Needs to do more of a how do I say it? Maintain a healthy relationship instead of a toxic one, because he does not seem to be supporting Katung when he needs it.
I think hey, it's just a late game, man. We just have to wait out for a late game for NTSH to do anything, at least for now. Because look at the
Oh,
pressure that they're
gank.
trying to build into the top lane. Look at that. Might take down someone, maybe.
Glorious pathway comes in, but so does the guiding wind as well. There would be no engage, no fatalities on the top side. Nothing brewing up in the bottom side as well, because both the sides way too tanky, but Esmeralda will be able to bait out the ultimate. Zozo, does he want to go in? They do have bodies in the bottom lane. Brusco takes a lot of hits, has a revitalize as well. Nobody will be able to take him down, but there it comes. Ashborn wants to go in for Katung. Katung might fall, but he has the revitalize and the shield as well coming in. Falling Star Moon to stop two members. But there is not enough burst. Zozo still decides to hold on to the feather airstrike. If he decided to use it there, I think something could have happened, but okay. Go Zozo gets caught, but he still survives because he is the goat of the mid lane once again. Makes that play happen, just baiting out enemy skills at this point. Not even concerned that he doesn't have a flicker.
And with it right now, 5-1 score. 4,000, almost 5,000 gold into the hands of Lafu Kabi basically on 5 minutes. It's again a snowball game completely into the hands of course, Lafu Kabi from Manipur University. And they're doing a really spectacular job with it. And we might see top
Top
lane
lane.
and engage coming in.
Seems like the Moscow was low, but he's still able to survive. The gank Reaper does decide to rotate. So we might be seeing a gank coming up top side anytime soon. Reaper is also ready. But the thing is, the side of NTSH are also ready. But they do not have the information that Lafu Kabi is waiting for them in that mid lane area. Okay, so Reaper decides to go back to his lane. So that means a disengage will come in. Zozo, does he want to go in? They have 4 members up top versus 2. Matilda is rotating, but she might be the one getting caught here. Heavy crossbow is used, or Brusco decides to go in finally, and with that, the engage comes in.
Oh my
The stun
God.
from the Moskov, that's a good one. But they do have the revitalize as well to survive. Brusco still inside the turret. From behind comes the Batak, and that engage will be able to get 2 members down. God of Mischief not able to survive that one. Bihari almost gets taken down. Can he survive this? Yes, he does.
So far, a very dominant fashion coming in from Lafu Kabi. Not surprised, of course. I mean, also, Yatoro, the marksman, is playing phenomenal on that Moskov. Like, those stuns are hitting really, really well. Not to mention the SOD to the backline going in to make sure he's the one coming in. Like, that is a good flanking angle that he was able to find in. So, good job so far. The goal lead has actually lessened out, but I think they'll be able to get back. Let's see. Look at that. Fredo.
Ashborn takes down, but now he might be getting taken down himself. Yes, Bihari will get him. Atung now getting chased down by the high loss. Brusco might get him. Yes, he does. It will be Zozo who will be the one getting the kill. Into the back line, the Badang still trying to survive, but Bihari, not Bhari this time. Oh, maybe he is. Yeah, not Bhari, but light. He'll be able to get away.
Yeah.
Oh, SOT? Oh, goes between two members. That was really close.
You know, whenever SOC goes to like multiple members, but it doesn't connect, it reminds me of those movies, you know, where it dodged the bullets and stuff. Like, it would have been really cool cinematic if we could see where the SOD was going, you know. But yeah, anyways, oh, look at that. The Moskov might get taken down here. He's all alone. Can he survive?
Yep.
Nah.
4 members onto the Moskov. Yatoro will fall. Ashborn
Back up again.
coming in for the re-engage. And finally, they might be able to get someone down. Katung is still low. Gets taken down by the Esmeralda. Reaper comes in from behind. Uses that falling star moon to catch the Badang, but it's not enough still. They might want to go for this mid lane, but they do not have the resources. It might be a 1v1 happening in the bottom side if Ashborn decides to engage, but Ashborn will not do so. No 1v1s just yet.
9-4 score, and with it, the 4,000 gold lead has been maintained, but it's pretty surprising that NTSH has. I mean, to be fair, they did take down Moskov, and right now Moskov wanted to go for that 1v1, but let's see. Joy wants to take him down again.
Yes, he does. Yatoro still survives though, but he's 1 HP. If the Matilda can get that guiding wind, yes, he does. And with that, he'll be able to take down the Moskov. And with that, re-engage might be coming in if the side of Lafu Kabi decide to engage, but they might decide to actually push the tower instead. And the zoning coming in, but can he take all those hits? Yes, he does. He can take it because it is the Esmeralda, of course. Reaper does a phenomenal job at zoning out the members, but no push coming in from the other side. Ashborn will go for the blue buff instead.
And with it, 11-5 score, and even right now, they're... I'm trying to see if they can make any sorts of comeback. The Irithel just got the Berserker's Fury, so her damage is at least online, but if you look at the macro side, like, all the tier 1s are down, the tier 2 on the far right, left lane is also looking low, even the right lane is looking low, so both of the tier 2s on both of the lanes will immediately fall pretty soon, and immediate unstoppable into the hands of course, Zozo. There goes, tier 2 on the right lane, gonna fall, and the top one is not looking good either, and with it, I think they're gonna march in on the... Oh, okay, one good thing, the Holy Blessings are still there because it's only been 10 minutes, so this Lord will not go into the base. But let's see if the side of Lafu Kabi can go a little bit aggressive and can find some way. But at least there's some good defense coming in from the Irithel. And not to mention the CR7 Fit Katung has been doing a good job as a roamer. Okay, Yushin gonna get that endless battle. A little bit more damage. 2 damage in fact. Yushin is just basically not counterable by anyone on their side, you know, because Baram cannot capture him. He's immune to CC. He can get out of it. And looks like Baram gave up, man. Yeah, I think so. Zozo will take him down. Yeah, he gave up.
And seems like the toxic one in the side of NTSH is Badang. Or was he distracting, or was he pissed off with his teammates? We'll find that out shortly when he resurrects once again. Does he do the same thing, or does he decide to participate in defending? And for now, the Joy might be getting taken down, does escape though, but Irithel might be the one falling, sprints away to safety. Another wave of minion coming in the mid lane. They have to defend this one once again. Zozo does not have the ultimate, so it might be a wise call to just disengage for now. And yep, they will.
Yeah, they will. But with it, all the shields are down. The next Lord or the next Lord or the next waves, if they do, I don't think they want to push, right? They're just gonna wait for it. Damn, Brusco is just chilling. He's like, yeah, Joy, go ahead, ult me. No issues. But yeah, I think Barang maybe was trying to distract, I guess. He was like, yo, I gotta take care of Zozo. How? Oh, I'll become the bait. And he did it, I guess. Yeah, I think he did it to distract. Wow, smart play. Sometimes you just have to become the dark system to win the game, I guess.
That's the way it is, of course, when you are. And your name is like that. And your name is Indian but not Bihar. The dark system does influences you. And with that, Ashbourne here is doing a phenomenal job with that Eason Shin, but someone who's outshining him, someone who's outshining every single player playing this game right now is, of course, Zozo sitting on 506 on that Farsa, clearly dominating the mid lane and dictating the pace of this game. Nothing has escaped from Zozo's sight, and once again, he does go in with that feathered airstrike, gets a godlike this time, and the Farsa is still alive. The Moscow will fall though, and the KDA not looking really good in favor of this Moscow. Is sitting on a 0-4-5. He could have
Damn,
been the
man.
one clearing these lanes instead, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be Eason Shin clearing it. I think the Eason Shin can actually go for split pushes instead of trying to join the team
Yeah, yeah.
fights.
I'm gonna be honest, man. They want the kills, bro. They want the kills. They're kind of playing a little bit for the kills right now, and with it, oh Joy immediately
What?
decimated. There was just no chance.
And Indian but not Bihari seems to be in trouble. God of Mischief was also getting problems due to the Mr. Reaper, because Mr. Reaper does a phenomenal job with the Esmeralda. I just thought Shield did think about the phobias, completely forgot that Esmeralda exists when there are
Yeah,
shields.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes, I mean, funny enough, she's been appearing a lot lately. Like, even if there's not many much deals, like, I feel like she has raised up the ranking on tournaments at least. Not sure about rank games because rank games are completely different meta, bro. Like, a tournament would be playing, like, and rank game would still be continuing with Zilong, Hanabi, and Alucard, man. And they'll win. They'll win, bro. I'll tell you, they'll win. But we said, oh, Flicker used
Oh,
up. The Lord's going to be marching from the top lane. I think this can be a final push if the side of Lafu Kabi decides to commit to it because they have all their ultimates. I mean, Yushinshi does not exactly need their ultimate because right now he has a vision on everyone. So I think this could be a final push. They can go for it.
yep. All they have to do right now is sync those lanes, and the syncing of the lanes seem to be a little bit lacking because because the Joy does a phenomenal job at clearing out the bottom side. So it might be only one wave crashing up top, but is it enough for them to end this game? High Loss does not seem to be present. They have to manage something without their roamer. Esmeralda does cover up for that, but if there is not enough damage, Zozo still does not decide to commit to this firepower. Esmeralda taking a lot of hits and actually still tanking every single thing thrown at him. Brusco is still offline. Esmeralda goes in with the Falling Star Moon, catches 3 members, but the SOD misses out. There is no
Oh,
follow-up
you're
coming.
down.
Zozo still gets 1. They get 2. They get 2 down. They can't take everyone
Done.
down. There's 2 members left. Instead, they'll lock down the base and try to go for the end. There are no minions though. They
Oh
still
my
get
god.
taken. They still take down the Joy, but Esmeralda will fall. It's a shutdown. But just a single Zushin versus 3 members can't really do too much. And Lafu Kabi take sweeping victory over
No surprises
NTSH.
there. Lafukabi right from the beginning had a really, really good, what do you say, advantage into their hands, and we clearly saw it that they were able to win out most of the objectives. 3 turtle sound in their hands and 2 lords, not to mention all the macro advantage. Was the issue of the team composition. I think if they wanted to take up the Matilda should have come last pick because there was no way, like, in this meta right now, nobody's going to ban out Matilda, right? So if they wanted to go for the Matilda, they should have gone for the last one, and they could have picked up the Baxia. Baxia would have been the best. Fredrin, not exactly because Fredrin is a little bit slow, but Baxia can rotate faster, has the anti-heal, and has the damage reduction. So Baxia would have been the best option, and it could have been like they could have had a stronger front line. Joy is, I would just be honest, bro. Joy is not in the meta anymore. He's one of the only heroes that whenever I see, I feel like the team is gonna lose unless like the rest 4 members are like like gargantuar levels of overpowered. Like the whole team composition is too strong. Then maybe Joy can just become the sweeper man. But you don't want that. You want your jungler to have strength to overpower the opponents. I mean, that's the whole reason Yushin Shin and Lancelot are so popular and picked because they are not sweepers. They come in to literally take everyone down. So I would definitely suggest for any teams moving forward, unless Joy receives a Gargantuar buff back again and that pushes her back into the meta, don't pick Joy for now and focus on the other junglers, which is of course Yushin Shin, Lancelot. Then you also have you can even pick a Nolan. Even Nolan actually have good damage, but Nolan is a little bit more mechanical, can miss out skills. So yeah, utility is better. So yeah, overall, good game. And obviously, congrats to Zozo for getting that 909. Bro had same assist as the kills. That's insane. That's the highest assist, actually. Look, everybody has 9 assists. But with that, I think, production, do let us know. We would need a break because, obviously, we'll have a casa swap. Okay. Come back to the camera. Let us see ourselves. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be coming right back up with, of course, Shinyu and STG on the casting desk, while me and Fredo will be taking a little bit of a leave. But don't worry, they're going to be coming here to bring out even more energy and make it more entertaining. 3 more matches, and they're going to be casting. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the NCC, that is National College Cup, powered by Battleknight India Esports, in production partner with IGC, that is Indian Gaming Corps. Obviously, this beautiful streaming as well as all those elements of the streams are as you're seeing right now is from IGC Indian Gaming Corps, and this tournament is already getting successful just because of our management, that is obviously Battleknight India. And here we are for the fifth match of tonight. It's between Team Mage versus Renaissance. Mage who are right now, representing Ceylon College, and Renaissance are representing Assam Downtown University. ADU versus SC and Ceylon, obviously, that means it's from Meghalaya, the city of clouds. And Resonance, obviously, they're from Assam, representing state of Assam. And let me tell you myself as well. I'm Ash TZ, your caster. With me is none other than my bro Sin Ryu. Is sitting there with the cam on, and I don't know why his eyes are not open, or is my
Wow,
neck is
you just made a racist comment, man. Crazy. I didn't expect that from you, man.
no, no, not
Crazy,
like that. I mean,
crazy, crazy,
your eyes were
crazy. You just made
closed.
a racist like that to me, man. On stream, that too. I have proof now. I'm gonna go to the cyber
No,
police and
no.
complain about you,
I thought
man.
your eyes were not open, and you can do more assist to me. I'm not in a cam right now. Sorry, guys. It's been 2 days. I'm not in cam. I'm really sorry for it. Just because of
Wow,
some,
crazy.
you can say, some technical issue from my side. I'm not in cam, but I'll be
Imagine,
there.
imagine your
Don't
own brother.
worry.
Imagine your own brother being racist, man. Crazy. But again, like you mentioned, as I'm gonna be Sin Ryu. I've been committed a lot of sins out here, so I'm the Sin Ryu out here. I'm not Shin Ryu. So hey, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding, man. You know me, right? But again, we have two amazing teams in front of us: Renaissance versus Mage Tears. And like you mentioned, from they are from two different places, right? Mage Tears are from Shillong, whereas Renaissance are from Assam Downtown College. And looking at the
Uni-
draft, which is already in front of us, Ray, I mean Ash. See, I'm so used to Ray that I'm calling Ray out right now. Completely forgot that Ash TZ exists, who is racist to me. But again,
No, there is
here we are, right?
if you will miss the name Ashray, there is a caster whose name is Ashray.
It's Ray Ash, not Ash Ray.
Okay, you
It's
are.
Ray Ash.
Okay.
Sorry. But again, back to the
You know
draft
what?
we go
I mean,
here.
let me tell
Huh?
you this thing. I mean, you've been here for 2 days only. So this
Wow.
university, Assam Downtown University, is actually having a lot of teams from their university. Even
Oh,
Assam Engineering College. These two colleges literally have a lot of teams playing in this tournament. So I hope someone from this college will gonna win the match. But obviously, I'm
oh,
from Odisha. I'm supporting my Odisha college, Sibiraman University, Ravencha University, Ascendria Ekleon, then Hook by Chance, then we have a lot of teams from Odisha. Even SDS International is playing, but I don't know why they're playing from Manipur side. Actually, their owner is from Odisha. So maybe he's
mm,
studying at Manipur, therefore he's playing from Manipur side. But I mean, my state, my pride. So obviously, I'm going to support them. In the end, I'll support each and everybody because
guys,
I'm Indian.
guys,
Let's
everybody just
go.
heard that Ash TZ is biased towards Orissa. So whenever Orissa is playing, please don't let him cast. Okay, production, just make sure that the thing happens. But I'm just kidding again. Ash, you know me.
Ishan Shin. Look at that, Ishan Shin. If you remember last
I'm
night,
looking at that.
someone with
Mhm.
Ishan Shin managed to take
I
us
remember,
down. When
I remember you
Manai
not getting
was
Eastern
lost
Shin. I remember you not getting Eastern Shin, and the match went for 38 minutes, man. That was crazy, right? In the morning,
38
that too at
minutes. I
5
was
a.m.
with
5
Roger.
a.m. man. Yeah, 5 a.m. gameplays, man. We saw some
Yeah.
things we shouldn't have seen, but guess what? We are still here casting this game despite staying up the entire night with dark circles, of course. Yours cannot be seen, mine's pretty visible. It is what it is,
Yeah,
right, Ash?
mine can be seen as well when I'm in cam. But you know what? This dark circles is because of the dark system. So let's not just
Ah,
mention
true
it.
indeed.
Now let's
I hope.
see. I mean, Ishan Shin is here, and there is a Lancelot band coming in from the side of Renaissance. What do you feel? Are we gonna see the Hayabusa here? It's been open.
Um, I think the Hayabusa along with the Garud Kacha could be really two good picks, to go against the to go against the YSs because the dive is really good. Okay, they are going with the dive, but it's not the Hayabusa. It's going to be the Kadita. Still a good pick, right? Renaissance they already have their jungler, so no need to rush for the
Yeah,
jungler yet
yeah.
from the set of Mage Tears.
Of course, of course. I mean, obviously, they would have not trade this Kadita with Farsa or something because Farsa is open right now, maybe
Hmm.
coming in. Okay, not a utility Farsa, but there will be another utility mage that is Satian coming in from the side of Renaissance right now. And with that, they got the Hylos as well. I mean, this is a very old counter attack, if you will say me, because whenever we see a Gatot, there must be a Hylos or a Franco coming in. So it's like very old thing, but Hylos is right now nowhere in the tiers, even not in the A2 tier of roamers. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be going for Renaissance, but having the Ishanshin in their side, they got the broken meta. So let's see. Moscow, okay.
Interesting choice, right? On the Moscow, at least pretty early as well. It could have been the jungler, but they're still holding on to it. Again, the side of Renaissance, they're not banning the junglers yet. They're focusing more onto the EXP lane slash maybe the roamer too, because the Garut Kacha is still a flex pick, and so is the Hylos, right? We both don't know where they will be going yet. Could be the roamer, could be the EXP, either works. But again, the thing is, both the main damage dealer, like the Karita does have a lot of burst here, right, Ash? The Karita does a lot more damage compared to the Zishan, whereas both Eastern Shin as well as the Moscow is really late game. So that's I think a lot of space is required for them to farm. The Hayabusa, which we were talking about, gets banned right away from the side of Renaissance. They're reading it really well, but what I was mentioning is the scaling as well as the the space these heroes need to deal the damage or to even farm in the game. It's really
Yeah.
important, really vital for their overall gameplay or the way they scale into the late game. And both Hylos as well as Garud Kacha alongside the Lapu Lapu can disrupt that a lot. So it's going to be a bit problematic for the backline, at least as far as the game is concerned. But again, I think both the drafts have a lot of potential. For mage tiers, they have enough number of ways to go into the team fights, right? They're fully dive composting if you take a look at it.
Of course. And you know what, Shinryu? I mean, this Zatian pick, even the Ishanshin, if right now it's in my mind, they got two map hackers.
Oh
They
yeah.
can possibly do the vision thing with the Ishanshin's ult as well as Zatian ult. So it is actually one type of combo they're picking up for their side. And let me tell you this, Mage tiers are actually a good team. If I'm not
Okay.
wrong, it's the team of Kimi.
Okay. I think Kyle might be here too then. Kimmy and Kyle, they're playing together, right?
Yeah. So Mage tiers, if I'm not wrong, it is actually I mean
Whoa, whoa,
revamp.
whoa, whoa. Ash?
Oopsie. Okay, a Layla.
Wait, exactly. Against that much dive too. I'm a bit confused. Like, what do you think about a Layla? I mean, the Hilda, okay, still okay, bit. But the Layla against so much dive, and now they have a Lucas who even dives more. Is that a good pick?
I'm not sure
Mhm.
what
I
they're
mean,
planning on, but one thing is
mhm,
sure right now that they're going with the
yeah,
comfort. That is a Layla.
this is too
So
much
I
of a
mean,
comfort, man. This is too
they'll
comfort.
have the
Like,
late game though. They'll have the late game.
I mean, still, like, if you take a look at it, the main damage shooter is gonna be the Lee Sun Shin and the Layla, right? The Hilda does some damage, but it's over time. Like, if you can connect your skills properly, if you can get those stacks, after that, your ultimate deals a lot of damage, but still very less centric trap and too much utility on the rest of the members. And into the land of dawn we go here for the game number 5 here, Ash.
See, it's
Numi,
Haitatsu on the roam. I'm
Numi.
sorry.
I see
Huh?
Numi. I see
What is
Numi, man.
Oh, Numi on the jungler? Is it the Numi we know? I
Yeah.
think I got it's Renaissance. The Renaissance, yeah. This is Numi's team. And Mage tier is actually, I'm sorry, I was, I mean, I got mislead telling that it's Kimi. It's actually Haitatsu from Dakusena, the rumor.
Yeah, actually, there
The
is a lot
one
of
who
members.
is right
27
now,
is
I mean,
there,
having
Raden is there, Invoker is there from DNS. A
Joker,
really
yeah.
great team. Yeah, man. Like,
Lots of, I
Such
mean,
is
this is a
Life.
mix.
Wait, Such is Life is, I think, Joseph, right?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
He's Joseph.
Interesting and very, very interesting, actually. He's going for the goal lane in this game. But
Now,
top lane,
already
Ash.
on the top, though, there's a fight coming
Mhm.
in. It's Maki Makin Ryu. Okay, Makin Ryu. Shinryu Makin Ryu. Your brother is there, bro.
Wow, he's mocking people, man. He's mocking, he's just. I'm just kidding, just kidding. But again,
But he got a lot of damage from that Hilda. This is, I mean, this is the early game Hilda who can give you a lot of damage from the beginning. But Zatian pick with Lucas coming in, I mean, there is a chance that the Zatian and Layla will be taken down easily when the backline will
Absolutely.
come up. And it is Rarin Lucas, guys. MOBA Rarin, we call him for his utility picks. And whenever he got his utility, he's kind of good. I mean, having a good side
Copying.
there. But now, oh, that is a possible engage coming in. Turtle here.
Yeah, Turtle is here, and both the teams would want to get some vision, get some, positioning done so they can contest for the Turtle. But top lane, pretty much, again, 2 minutes into the game, no kills so far. Kind of a passive game, but again, Haitatsu is trying to get the vision, a bit of, poke too towards the Hylos, but their main motive is the Turtle, and the jungler from the side of Team Renaissance are not really going in. The bravest fighter.
Bravest fighter, but right now Zatian in a safer position. Hilda coming in for the engage. Turtle got down into the hand of Team Mage here. First blood comes in, or the Numi there, and it is Invoker getting it. Now it's a time for Rarin going in, taking down the high loss. Maybe a double coming in. AOG just connected. Such as life is right now sucking out the gold from the tower though. But there you go, guys. Third trade will also be there for the side of Mage here. Actually fourth, because they got the turtle as well. Nice start.
Absolutely nicely done, and they are leading in terms of gold as well as the objective department. The kills, you can see it already on the board. But the thing is, like we already talked about Ash here, the scaling is really going to be important for the side of Renaissance, and they need a lot of time too for that, right? At least 3 core items, and for some of the members, 4 bot lane, a bit of poke coming in. Such as life is really leading in terms of the EXP, but again, Haitatsu is lurking around near the 3 members of Renaissance. They might want to take a fight soon enough after they've cleared the lane, get a little bit of pressure done, but the Lapu too, Mokin Ryu is also here, so this is gonna be a 5-man rotation out there.
AOG! Oh my goodness, missed though. But no more engage coming in. Okay, Gatokata still going in. Hylos with the glorious Carpe. Stun comes up for the Zatian. Hylos managed to go back. Numi fall down there from the Moscow. Okay, the Concussive Blast comes in, but not taking down anybody. But the Moscow is right now going against that. Okay, Hilda, and you'll be taking down him as well. Such is life. Joseph is kind of doing great at this moment, taking down 2 members there.
And great rotation coming in from the side of Mage Tiers, right? 5-man gank, and they got the most out of it. 2 more kills. Bottom once again. Kirito is there. That's a lonely Layla. Who's gonna save her if they're gonna dive onto him? I think nobody. Oh, she actually flickers out. Good use of the flicker, but the turret will not stand. So, despite saving her life, the turret does fall. So, it's not gonna be, not much of a good trade. But again, the Kadita going in. Invoker gets a kill.
Okay, that was actually a fabulous one from Invoker. Obviously goes in and take down there. And I mean, the play he did in the nerd, I was literally fascinated that day as well with the Kadita. I mean, you know what? Okay, mountain shot. Numi with the retribution. Managed to take down and clutch the turtle there for the side of Renaissance at this moment. And I was talking about Invoker. You know, this guy has a beautiful ambush play with the Kadita. He can take down anybody. There you go. A beautiful engage. Again coming in onto the Hilda right now. Revitalizing popped up there for the Hilda. But at this moment, Lucas in a very less HP. Oh, it's Lafu there. Will be taken out. AOG come for the save. And Invoker will be safe as well. Now he's going for the engage. First comes in is the Rough Waves, which will be taking out the Zatian from the road.
Yeah, man. Rarin is still active there, but really, does he want to commit here? Too much damage, right? But he still goes in here, Ash.
Oh, unleashed the beast, but didn't go for so far to take down the high loss. The vengeance actually let him survive.
But again, the goal leads still into the favor of Team Mage Tiers. But again, Mochi kind of in a tough spot against 4 members, taking a lot of damage. Such is like dishing out a lot. And there's going to be Mocking Ryu coming in, but the kill goes into the hands of Rarin. And at this point, Renaissance, they are a man down mid lane. There is a pressure here.
Okay, that the passive just got wasted there. Managed to take down the tier in the mids. Zatian with the stern comes in. Glorious Pathway popped up as well. But so many resources got down. Now, when the, mid lane tier just fall down, it's the time for the Kadita to ambush more. And Invoker with the Kadita, with the ambush strategy, actually works great. And look at that. See, did you saw that? He's hiding there for the
Rarin.
proper engage. Rarin right now with the unlist the beast. AOG connected onto 3 people. Mountain Shocker comes in from Numi. But there you go. Invoker from the behind door will be taking out Zacian. Double for Invoker. And it will be a killing spree onto the Hilda. Numi falls down as well. A wipeout for the side of Renaissance. What a dominative start we can see from Mage here in just 6 minutes and 50 seconds of the game. They managed to wipe out the whole Renaissance there. Invoker with the ambush strategy, backdoor entry, still working in this game.
Absolutely, that was an amazing flank coming in from Invoker. He knows whom to mark and he's completely doing that. But once again, mid lane, there's a little bit of skirmish going in. Invoker takes a bit of damage. The glorious pathway too, but he goes in.
And as well, there you go. Rarin and the bravest fighter comes in as well from the Lafu there. It's Makin Ryu. But no, managed to take. Okay, such is life. He kind of, got into the safer zone, but the stun was real for him as well. But now it's time. The macro is falling down. Shinryu, it's none for 4 tiers. And if you see the micro is 13:1 now, so everything is kind of tilting towards Mage tiers. This win as well. Invoker with the attack. There you go. That was an overextension though.
Absolutely. And a huge shutdown too, but again, there's another skirmish.
Okay, another fight coming in. Glorious pathway popped up for the save. Okay, Isle of Man escape back. Okay, there you go. AOG comes in. Leila finds his way, but no. 4-man trapping him down in the tier will be taking him down as well. Hilda comes in for the support, will be taken down as well. A punishing throughout the game for that Hilda. Renaissance falling down with the tiers, also getting down from the mark.
Absolutely, man. They're taking in too many fights, right? Despite being behind in gold, the economy is not really in their favor. At this point, it's almost, a 9k gold lead, nearly going to be 10k soon enough. And this is going to be really problematic for the side of Renaissance because their draft needs a lot of items. They need a good scaling, and that's been entirely denied in this game so far. But again, mid lane, there's a skirmish. They're going in. Actually, double kill for such is life.
Double kill for Joseph there. Shutdown comes up, but the Hylas will be taken down. It's a revenge coming in by the side of Mage Tears. Mountain Shocker here. Double with the bravest fighter. The one of the greatest fighter of the Land of Dawn will be taking on Nomi there with the bravest fighter skills. Quick ball spam going on by Kirito. He knows that the team is falling down. Their minions, 1 minion will be enough to take down the base there. But no, they're kind of engaging at this moment. But the base will be still going on. Renaissance not going to the next stage. It is the time for Mage Tears to take down the victory for their side and enter into the next round of NCC.
Absolutely, man. And, despite having a mixed lineup, they're so in sync, right? The way they take the ganks, the way they play the game, the macro as well as the micro decisions of this team is so on point. They know when to take the fight, and most of the times they're not losing too much in those team fights. And I think the way they communicate for those team fight is really amazing because you see, right, there might be low plays coming in for a lot of these players, but when they take a gank as a 5, they know whom to mark each and every time, and that's been so well off for team Mage Tears, and I think it's a well-deserved victory, right? Renaissance, their draft was really late scaling, and it was completely denied to them.
Obviously, but even though they have early gamer like Ishan Shin, it's because of the snowball not being much for themselves. That's the reason they fall down very, early as well. And Haitatsu, this guy is the new Apex. When Apex is not there in the scene, but he managed to take down Apex in Cash Class. So Haitatsu is a real IGL, but I'm not sure it is. Is it Haitatsu in the IGL or Joseph? Because whenever Joseph is playing, he might also do the IGL thing. But if it is Haitatsu, then obviously this man is having a fun right now everywhere. Dakusena, this is the revamped Dakusena Haitatsu. So look at the KDA 1014. Everybody have a good KDA there. Only 3-man falls down. Invoker with that overextension. Lapu got a trap down there, and also such is life. Also went for that you can say overextension. Therefore, it is actually a pretty decorated KDA from 5 of them. It's okay. It is actually a one-sided game, but well played, Renaissance. Hope you guys will be shining out in some other tournament. All the best for your future journey, and all the best and congratulations to Team Mage Tears for getting the slot into the next round of NCC.
Absolutely, man. It's a well played game. Renaissance, they tried their best, but it was not nearly enough because their opponents were just too good, right, Ash? We cannot deny the fact that some of those players are from the top teams of India too. So I think
Obviously.
that experience which comes alongside that is gonna be very difficult to overcome when you're still trying to form a good synergy, still trying to form a team that can, be a match for a lot of the teams that are already existing for a very long time. So I think in some more time with a little bit more of practice and good synergy, I think Renaissance can do amazingly well. But this might be the end of line for
Yeah.
them in this tournament. So with that, we will be moving
I
to the
don't think
next
we have
teams.
to take a short break.
Yeah, we
Maybe
don't.
we're
We can
going
just
straight
directly
in the
move.
game.
Mhm. Yeah, man.
Yeah, of course.
But again,
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten, Ash, that you just told me my eyes are closed, right? Like you cannot see my eyes open.
Bro,
So
at that moment,
I'll
I'm
never
telling
forget
you,
that.
man,
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
your
I'll
screen
remember
was
it.
freeze at that moment. And when I saw that,
It did
it was
not
closed. So I
close. It
said,
didn't
why
freeze. It
Shinryu
didn't
eyes are
freeze, man.
closed
It
right
didn't
now? Is he
freeze. It
sleeping?
didn't
Because I
freeze,
know
man. See, my eyes are
both of
wise
us
open.
went to sleep at the same time. Not you as well, because I just went out early. You were still playing. So
Wow.
obviously, I don't know
Wow.
you slept or not today. I'm not sure. As this guy's
Crazy, man.
owl. Okay. He
I'm
just
just no. It's called
stays all
nocturnal.
night. I don't
It's
know
called
how
being
he managed to
nocturnal.
do that,
It's called
but
being
he stays
nocturnal,
like that.
man.
It's
It's not
because
being owl.
he got his graduation already completed, so right now he is
Hey, hey,
enjoying his life.
leave my graduation away. Leave my personal life away from casting, man. I did not come here to hear about that. That is not right.
I can't hear
I'm just
you, Shinryu.
wow. You cannot hear me.
Okay, is it from my side?
Hello, Ash. Can you hear me?
Yep. Sorry, it was from my side. I thought
Uh,
it's from yours. Actually,
But
it's from my side. Okay, let me introduce the teams though. It's the fifth, not the fifth, it's the sixth game of tonight, and it's between team TK Bhai. All of us know this team versus the Royal Manipur. TK Bhai representing Assam Engineering College. As I told you, AEC have a lot of teams in this tournament, and obviously they're from Assam. And the Royal Manipur Arya Vidyapit College. Okay, their name is suggesting me that they are from Manipur side. So it's Manipur versus Assam, and the first pick is on to the Royal Manipur. So let's see how it goes. Is it Royal Manipur taking down TK Bhai, or TK Bhai gonna again make sure that this game will complete it in just 10 or 11 minutes of span of time? TK Bhai just finishes their last game so soon that me and Itami got into a rest after that match very easily. So I mean, obviously, these teams are a big team. They managed to went to Rising's grand finals against ABM. They were the runners-up for the Rising season 1, if you know, of India. So obviously they are known for that thing, and obviously they are also known for other things as well. Like they have won a lot of small community tournaments, represented themselves in a lot of big tournaments as well. Went out to the top 32 stage in some big tournaments as well. So this team is not just a team; it's actually experienced team, you can say. So let's see how Royal Manipur gonna reciprocate in this game against them.
yeah, man. You did talk about a quick game, but I feel this might be another 38-minute games for us, just like yesterday. I mean, today morning. Because both these teams are, like you mentioned, are very experienced teams, right? We have seen them. I think a lot of these teams have been there in the elite leaderboard, right? Royal Manipur for sure. I'm pretty certain I've seen them for a brief time. Whereas TK Bhai, I'm not too certain. Have they been in the elite leaderboard, Ash?
I think so. They were in the leaderboard previous month.
Okay,
Okay,
but
so
Mhm.
we gotta think from production. We need some break as well because the teams are not ready right now. So let them be ready. We'll come back soon, guys. So please be there. Stay tuned with us. Don't go anywhere.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon.
Welcome everybody to the NCC National College Cup powered by Battleknights India Esports. Our production partner, none other than IGC Indian Gaming Cups. We are here, guys, for the last game of tonight. It's between TK by Esports versus the Royal Manipur Esports. TK by representing Assam Engineering College, obviously from Assam State, and the Royal Manipur are representing Arya Vidyapit College from Manipur. These two teams are already set, and Royal Manipur got the first pick. That means they are in the blue side right now. The banning phase is going on in the casting deck. It's your boy STZ, and with me is none other than my bro Shinryu. Will be sharing the casting desk and will be entertaining you all. So, hello Shinryu.
Uh,
Obviously,
uh, what
have you
do you
said?
think of? Do you think I'm a circus joker? Huh? What do you mean by I'll be entertaining you guys? Huh? Are they not going to be entertained enough by watching this match here, Ash? What do you mean by that? Why am I
I
the
mean,
entertainer out here?
I
Huh?
mean, your
Huh?
voice, your energy, your voice, your looks,
I look
everything will
stupid, right?
entertain them.
Thank you.
Everything.
I
I
look
mean,
stupid, right?
this
Thank you.
this esports MLBB esports community always work because of your entertainment, entertainment, entertainment.
Crazy, crazy. You say that, man. Crazy. You say that. But again, I hope this time you can see my eyes open, right? They're open. Ash. See.
You're not a, I mean, you're not. You're a Bengali, so why are you caring?
Wow, more races coming towards me now. You see that IGC production, he needs to be banned. Ashtis, he's a very racist person out here, guys.
No,
He's a
no,
very
I'm
racist
just saying
person.
you're caring
Uh,
about it.
that's twice in an hour, man. It's not even been an hour, and that's like two racist comments towards me, man. Crazy, like really
Did you eat
crazy.
fish? Did you eat fish?
What if I say no? What if I say no? Will you buy me fish now? Is it so, Ash?
No. Why should I buy you a fish? You're a Bengali.
Wow, crazy.
Okay, we Odia people also eat fish, so it's like I mean, Odia culture is actually based on so much Bengalis culture as well. We actually adapted you guys. I mean, everything, your dishes, your even our, I mean, language is kind of same, not so
Mhm.
distinct.
Yeah, man. It's kind of the same, right? The fact is, uh, I do feel, one thing that the culture might not be so different because we do share borders with each other, right? Um,
Yeah.
I think the
But
maximum distance.
but
Mhm.
your CM doesn't share potatoes with us.
Oh man,
I mean, it's like there,
it's time to
and our
change this CM.
potatoes got
It's
hiked
time to
there,
change
and
this CM.
we
It's
have
time
to
to change this
we
CM.
have to
You
go
convince my
to
friends.
Uttar Pradesh to bring it. I mean, this is the political tensions. But here we are, guys. One Odia boy, one Bengali boy. sharing their decks together for the game for Assam versus Manipur.
Yeah, man. Just take it away for a little bit. I'll just complete one small work.
Obviously, here we are, guys. The ban section is already over, as you see the first banning phase. Now we're coming into the picking phase, and we can see the Lapu Lapu got picked. Lapu Lapu got picked here from the site of Royal Manipur, and TK Bhai is about to pick. So I feel like, I mean, Ishan Chain, Lancelot, all these picks are banned. So I feel like they might go for the EXP pick here. Maybe a Esmeralda coming in for this Lapu Lapu, or they can go with the Alot as well. Phobius is open, so it can be a prioritized pick for TK Bhai. Let's see, a lot of options are there for TK Bhai. But still, if they wants to go with a Kaleya and a Farsa, it will not surprise me though. Everything got out of my mind. It is a high Babusha and Jukshin out there. Are they trying to, I mean, pick this Jushin because they might thinking that Royal Manipur will go for a utility jungler?
Could be the case, but I think the banning of the bugs here does mean that they can go for the assassins too here, right, Ash? Because there's a lot of possibilities that you want to avoid those dive composed, not the dive, but the annoying jungle invades from the bugs here, and also sometimes the Hilda too. So I think that could be a good sign, but the Zushin alongside the Hayabusa is a really good pick as well as a counter too. The Zushin does get countered by the Hayabusa in a way. So they both have the pick as well as the counter. So far, I think they can still go for an assassin if they want to, but there's a lot of good picks in the utility too, right? They can go for some kind of healing, or okay, they instantly pick up the Roger here, Ash. Interesting choice, right?
Okay, yep, obviously interesting choice here coming out from the Royal Manipur. But you know what? There is a Roger curse, though it got broke here when
Mhm.
it got broke here in the game with when me and Itami were casting. But I feel like right now Roger against a Hayabusa well actually works. Even the Irithel is got prioritized, but they just forget this guy. A winning lane hero into the EXP, a CC got prioritized by the side of TK Bhai Esports. Now it's going to be a big game from them as well. Angela,
Exactly.
I mean they're actually preparing for a draft where they're thinking that they might go for the Fedrin.
Absolutely right. The Fredrin could be, but tell me one thing, Ash. I don't think so. The Fredrin might come here because they already have two goal laner. I mean, two marksmen, right? So one of them has to go for the jungle. It's definitely not going to be the Airthrew. It's going to be the Roger paired up with an Angela. Could be a really good hero, and they also ban out the Kufra. So there is no more, this Tyrant's Revenge as well as Tyrant's Rage that can disrupt the pretty much those team fight coming in from the side of team TK Bhai, especially the Hayabusa when he wants to go in. And the other team they're denying the goal laner. So I don't think so. The utility might come here, Ash. However, something frontliner heavy is really required from the side of Team Royal
Yeah.
Manipur, right? They are kind of squishy. They just have the Lapu Lapu, but I think not enough sustain if he just get bursted down by the CC.
Oh my! Grok got banned there. Nathan got banned as well. I mean, this is a kind of a draft. They are actually going for their comfort, more for their comfort. And they know that Irithel might get busted down by the Nathan, so they just banned it out. Grok might will be a problem for the Rogers engage as well as Lapu Lapu's engage, so they banned it out as well. But now it's a Gatotkacha coming in. I mean, he's another engage type roamer. I mean, he can give the proper opening right now for the side of TK Bhai.
Absolutely. And I do like the dive from them, right? They have the dive, they have the utility too in the mid lane, and the CC does damage. So it pretty much is balanced, right? They needed some kind of utility too. And with the Zushin being present there, she can give a lot more, you know, benefits to those team fights, whereas the rest of them can deal enough damage while the Gurut Kacha is being the front line, soaking in all this damage. And the draft is really looking pretty good front to back. Once again, TK Bai are doing a really absolutely phenomenal job with the draft, but oh, whoa, whoa. That's a really explosive combo coming in. The Leia alongside the Selena here, Ash.
Obviously, they're going with the Selena here with the Kalea, which I was thinking for the side of TK Bhai to go for that Kalea pick. They might got banned that Kufra, but they just forget another engager who can easily take out Hayabusa into the zone of kidnapping. So,
Mhm.
I mean, they forget this guy, and right now they might get hindrance from this Kalea out there for the Royal Manipur. Selena coming in is actually a good pick if you will see. I mean, the stunts quite hamper the gameplay for the Jushin as well as the Bruno coming in. Okay, Bruno against Irithel. Lot of time to. I mean, it's been a lot of time. I never seen a Bruno coming against Irithel though.
Yeah, I think Bruno would be the choice because it is one of those heroes you can play on Purify, right? Because a lot of the marksmen you need to have the flicker, the grandeur. You can put the Purify, but it's really vulnerable to those gangs where you can go in and just pick him off. Even the I would say the Beatrix does require the flicker, right, to get a better positioning, or he's also deal damage from a safer distance. However, Bruno is one of those heroes where you can equip the I think the Purify and he still can dash away because he has one of the biggest dash, with the second skill. Like he can cover a lot of distance. So that could be one of the choices. And also it has a really good scaling from the mid to late game. It does enough damage once it gets the snowball too. And I think that could be a really that could be one of the reasons why he gets picked. But game number 6 here, Ash.
Okay, yep. We're here for the last game of tonight, and this is between Team Royal Manipur representing Assam, Arya Vidyapit College, whereas TK Bhai is from the red side. They are representing Assam Engineering College, AEC. A lot of candidates are from their college in this tournament. Not the candidates, actually teams. So I mean, you know what? When there is a college thing, we do say candidates, but right now we have to say it's teams because these are the future of our esports community as well as future of this game, who are representing their institutions. Now, okay, the pokes coming in already from TK Bhai in the early game. Joy Boy is kind of going from the back door. Let's see the ambush will walk or not. Okay, now Engage coming in. There you go, Kalea in a very sliver of HP might get taken out. Abyssal Trap got connected. Otherwise, the Jushin could have taken down the Kalea there. Flicker got twisted.
Yeah, it would have been Oya Sumina Sai for Joyboy right there. But yeah, he still walks out, right? And like I mentioned, Ash, you can see, right, he is on a Purify, the Bruno. So that's what they are actually doing in this game. But once again, the game actually going really pretty slow. But again, there's a skirmish up top. Joyboy.
See, I mean, there was a good Abyssal Trap coming in. Quad Shadow got out there. You can say that reality is actually connecting each and every Abyssal Arrow. So, I mean, whenever a Selena with a 8x10 of a connection with the Abyssal Arrow is actually a good Selena thing. Oh, okay. Got the first blood. Hayabusa started it way for the TK Bhai and might get the turtle freely. Uncontested. Whoa. Once again got connected there. Did you saw?
Yeah, man, I did see that, right? You know what I want to say? Whenever wait a minute, there's a skirmish. Okay, they're okay, I believe. There should be no more skirmishes, but what I wanted to say was every time TK Bhai are not really in check of what is going on, there is a Selena giving them a reality check just like that with the Abyssal Arrow. Look at that, the reality checks coming in.
So what can I say? I mean, your arrows are getting connected, but the thing is, I mean, kills and trade is right now in the hand of TK Bhai. They are also having a little bit of goal lead. I mean, not a 1k goal lead, but still, I mean, near to 1k goal lead in this just 3 minutes of the game. And now once again got connected. Engage coming in from the reality there. But there you go, Kalenda with the backdoor Engage with the Tsunami Slam. No Tsunami Slam coming in, but there is a bravest fighter coming in. Gatotkacha goes out from the map. Hayabusa engages. Ugi Shadow Kill comes up. Flicker comes up as well. Missed out there, but the Lafu will be executed down. Rogers comes in for a engage. Jushin found a way to pull him down. Okay, managed to go back into the safer zone. Kalea, give her nice. Oh my goodness. Those kunai. And it will be a taken down for the Kalea. Killing spree coming out for the Hayabusa. Might get a double there. No, it's a Bruno who's coming in and will be getting a kill. As well as the blue buff goes down for the Roger.
Okay, pretty good fight, but Rain all by himself up top, and there are 4-man rotation. AOG!
Okay, that
Hey,
AOG
man.
dual war 4-man right now onto the Irithel might not get survive. Yup.
Oh my
Hayabusa with the
God.
mega kill.
5-man rotation here, Ash. A bit of an overkill, right? That was too much for a little alone rain all by himself. I think it might be raining from his eyes at this point, looking at this gang coming in from the side of TK Bhai. However, Royal Manipur, they are not really getting too much chance to do anything in this map. Their jungle 2 is being denied. Forget me. Gets spotted by Aisho Mage. And it seems like top lane will get finally pushed. The first tier turret finally taken down, but reality gets the abyssal arrow. However, the turtle is up. Both the team are trying to gain the control around the turtle pit here, Ash.
Of course, Oogie Shadow kill comes in. Oh my goodness, Tsunami Slam there. Sabina got down by CC. Right now, Bravest Fighter for the escape. CC is still there. Jushin comes in for the crowd control. Katotkash will finally kill onto the Lafu Lafu.
Red team has slain the turtle. Has been slain. Double kill.
For the technical issue from my side. There you go, another. Okay, that was not an engage, but they find 11 kills in this way. Hayabusa managed to take down a tier from the bot.
Yeah, all the first tiers have been taken down here, Ash, and Team Royal Manipur, they're really struggling in this game. 6k goal lead, 6.4k goal lead into the hands of TK Bhai, and they're really taking the advantage. Oh, Crimson Beacon baited out right after the whistle arrow actually connected onto him. And so far, the objective control is really into the hands of Team TK Bhai. The last turtle will be falling soon, but Hayabusa wants to go in, the quad shadow in, but he gets out because the turtle is up, and the Roger does not have too much of an HP. The abyssal arrow does not connect, though.
Bhai is actually doing great in this match. They are having each and every objectives for their side. The macro lead as well. Even the micro is in their hand. So all total, 100% gameplay is coming in. So and you know what? This contribute for the victory. So now another tier is falling down from the bot. Engage might comes up from the side of Royal Manipur because they wants to defend it down. Kaleya with the Slam going in there, but oh my goodness, kidnapping just got done. AOG comes up. Kaleya got down by the Bruno. Ogi shadow kills. Killing spree coming for the Hayabusa 2-man down in that engage. And it's might they will be taking out the blazings off from the bot side as well. Okay, still Scum is going in. Goodness, I mean the minions are get cleared down there from each and every side, and might another tier fall down from the top as well. Blazings got off.
Yeah, man, the second tiers are still standing up top, and in the middle lane, you can see the waves are still crashing down, so they have a chance to take it down. However, 5 members are available from the side of Royal Manipur. The Abyssal Arrow just misses by a little bit, but there is CC. IQ is cooking, going in for the zoning, and they will be able to get the turret, but again, Shadow Kill, and to the back, Roger is taken down.
You, the Haya though, my goodness, the Sky Piercer. See, he managed to take down with the 3-man there. He went for the Ogi Shadow kill, and it's actually cast on 3-man. Still, he found his kill, and Bruno, in the end, give a good finish. And now it's time for the AOG. Irithel, okay, he managed to escape there, but the tier might get fall down. Heavy crossbow comes in as well, and they will be clearing out those waves. But how much is the time? Clear all these waves out in you. Lord about to come in.
Team turret has been
Exactly,
destroyed.
not enough time, right? 10k goal lead as of we speak right now towards the side of team TK Bhai. And okay, there's a curtain call on two members. Reality got stuck. Can she survive though?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Reality was doing great there, but the overextension will be cutting her out. Again, the tsunami. Oh my! It's not tsunami slam. Before the tsunami slam comes up, they managed to
Lead
hold her
down.
down there and managed to take him down. Okay, the Ogish kill this time. Quad Shadow just got connected. Roger
Whoa,
will be
whoa,
taken
whoa.
down. Legendary for the hire. What a way! This Japanese guy is doing hell a lot of things in this game. CC finds a kill onto the Lapu, but there will be one kill coming out for the side of Royal Manipur as well. Kacha got down. Minions coming in. Heavy crossbow already being on. I cleared those waves out. No. There's the inhibitor
Yeah.
falling down there. Tsunami slams comes
Okay.
in. Would not be enough
Whoa,
thing to
whoa,
take
whoa.
down Jushin. Monster kill coming in for the Jushin there. I mean, this is the level gap. This is the damage gap which we're talking about.
Okay,
Which is
Abyssal
not
Arrow?
even hampering them a little bit. Abyssal Arrow got connected there onto the Bruno.
You know what, Ash? That is not a Konichiwa guy. That's a Gwenshana guy, you know, from the Hayabusa. So, fact check, right? So, again, once again, the Lord is up here, Ash, and 10 minutes into the game, Team TK Bhai, so much dominance. 2 inhibitors have already been taken down, and this Lord push could be the very end of this game, right? Royal Manipur, they are not given too much chance. You can see the farm difference right away. Level 11 jungler compared to a level 14 Hayabusa are going to be really difficult to, you know, fare against, as well as there's not enough farm onto the damage dealers. The Selena early game has been completely negated, right? She did not get too much of an opportunity to do much in this game, and that's why I think the early game went disastrous for the side of Team Royal Manipur. And at this point, they stand a chance. I don't think so. They stand a chance much because the goal lead speaks it all, right, Ash? 13k into the favor of Team TK Bhai. This is looking like a stomp.
Of course, you know what you said. Level 11 Roger jungler. Gatot Kacha be like, hold my armor. I'm level 11 as well. I'm the roamer.
Okay.
Got the Lord diversion already walks there. They diverted the
Okay,
Lord, but the
okay.
AOG comes in. 4 people there. So Kalea engages as well with the damage from the backlines. They got like for
Oh
the
my
Fusion.
goodness.
This comes up. Legendary coming onto the Irithil there. Kalea falls down. 3 men already down. And right now the Bruno locking out the base and will be taking up the crown to make sure that TK Bhai will be getting a ticket for the next round of NCC. What game it was from the side of THP. They just dominated the whole side to take up the victory for themselves.
Exactly, man. I mean, I didn't believe you when you were telling me, you know, TK Bhai are really a dominant team. Like, they would get this game pretty easily, but it was almost a 15 to nearly a 16k goal lead here, Ash. And the stat speaks it all, right? 22 to 2. Man, TK Bhai did an absolutely phenomenal job. You can see, right? Zushin could not be taken down. The Hayabusa completely unpunished. Even the Bruno alongside Joy, the only person who got taken down twice was Garud Kacha, but hey, that's okay. That's your roamer who's going in with the AOG. And if he gets down, he gets down. There's nothing much you can do. But the rest of the team, clean gameplay, discipline, as well as, you know, very objective focused in this game. So all the tick marks in their, you know, right things that needed to be done in this game. And Team Royal Manipur, I think it's about time they need to even practice more for teams like, you know, TK Bhai when they are facing against them.
That is the end, guys. With this, it's time for wrapping the things up because this was the last match of the night. Will be coming soon tomorrow. So I hope you all will be joining us tomorrow. And let me tell you the last words. That is, this is NCC National College Cup, and you know there is a massive prize pool. That is 250,000 diamonds and 55,000 cash. The top 8 teams will be granted a direct BO3 slot into the NCC Winter. You heard me right. There will be 2 NCC every year, summer and winter. The summer is going on right now. So whoever will be the top 8 teams of the summer will be getting a direct entry into the BO3 stage of the winter. And the top 8 teams will also have diamond support, as well as they will get tournament lobby access for the sport management as well as the team management. so that they can easily use up the skins as well as conduct their own scrims for the practice and all. So with this, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Good night, everyone. Sabak here. Me, as TZ with Shinryu, will be signing off from NCC today. Thank you.
I am more than a weapon. What for? You asked for it. Chain up! It is my mercy. I am more than a weapon. What for?